Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, we got a body cam. Our body cam for today is, I don't know why I'm stumbling. Man, what?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Man crushes ex-wife's date to death. How is that possible? Crush? I got so many questions, bro.
Well, like a car?
I'm thinking car. You had to crush
Some big object.
Oh, or what if he does construction?
I don't know, man, but
do you catch my drift?
Yeah.
Because let's say he does construction, right? I'm thinking of one of them big, what's it called?
I don't know.
And he rolled.
Honestly, I don't want to think about it.
And he rolled over him. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine, I'm here one moment and now I'm crushed the next. Like crushed. That's terrible, bro. Hey.
Because
because you what?
No.
Because you went on a date? Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Go.
Check out the links. Y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Look at it with a thumbs up.
Well, Holly, appreciate it, man. But, hey, let's hop into this one, man. Hey, I have so many questions. I know you do, too.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's check it out, man. You ready?
I'm ready.
Somebody hit him on purpose.
Is he breathing?
I don't know. I can't tell. Just coming here to fight him because he was mad at him.
Let me ask you this. Can I get you to step with me over here for me, please?
You done threw your life away over some pom-pom?
And your ex-wife at that.
And now you
your
gone.
Your ex-wife because she went on a date with another man?
Now you gone, bro. I ain't finna risk.
Never that serious, bro.
I'm not throwing my life away over some pom-pom. Now I'm going to jail. She giving a pom-pom to somebody else.
Learn to move on. It's never that serious.
Bro, what?
Let me ask you this. Can I get you to step with me over here for me, please?
Pom-pom.
Try to call him and see if he'll respond to you.
Davis, come on. Wake up, Davis.
Start roping this off because this is going to be a crime scene.
All right.
On May 7th, 2023, a 46-year-old man's lifeless body is found at the end of a secluded road, lying in the grass 50 feet away from his wrecked vehicle. Police and first responders get to a scene that has all the markings of a terrible accident. But when investigators start putting the pieces of this tragic puzzle together, they begin to uncover a truth that is far more sinister. The following report is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. At 1:34 a.m.
Where we at? See where we at?
I'm not sure.
You ain't got no guesstimates.
No.
You don't want to take no guess?
Mm-mm.
You don't think it's your spot?
I don't know. What do you think? Did you see something?
I didn't see anything,
on
but I
on the thing.
It's way more rural, and it does look like a little money around. I don't want to say Ohio. But typically, we normally go to Ohio. We go to, like, New Mexico, Utah, Florida. Yeah. But it's not giving me any of those areas. Maybe Ohio? Because we got way more trees.
Or it could just be somewhere else. We'll see. I don't want to guess, but we'll see.
On the morning of May 7th, 2023, a frantic 911 call comes into dispatchers in Greenwood, South Carolina.
Okay, what happened?
Somebody has hit the car and he's out of the car and he's been beaten. He's unconscious.
Is it a car wreck?
But it's a one-person car wreck.
He's unconscious?
Yes, it's really bad. He needs immediate assistance.
Okay. Is he breathing?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Okay, listen to me. Where is he bleeding from?
His nose and definitely his nose.
You said his nose and what else?
Definitely his nose, and I can't tell if it's his ear. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Out of his ears really bad.
Okay, listen to me. Is he flat on his back?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to turn him onto his sides?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. You said he's bleeding from his nose and his ears?
Yes.
Okay, is there anybody out there with you?
Yes, I'm with two other people. He needs help right now.
We've got EMS and law enforcement coming, okay? Okay, listen to me. Can you tell if he's breathing? Is his chest moving up and down?
It doesn't seem like it. Can I touch his chest?
Okay. Okay, listen. Do you feel any warm air coming from his nose or his mouth?
No.
You don't feel any warm air?
Actually, maybe. I can't really tell. I'm sorry. I'm scared to touch him.
Okay, I understand. What is your name?
I feel it.
The dispatcher works to help the caller. A teenager named Megan provide as much assistance as possible until first responders arrive.
Okay, listen to me. Can you tell if he's still breathing? Can you try to talk to him, see if you can wake him up?
So I can touch him? Is that okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am. Try to call him and see if he'll respond to you.
Davis, come on. Wake up. Davis, come on, Davis. Wake up.
Can you tell if he's breathing?
I think he's breathing, yeah.
You think he's breathing? Okay. Is he moving around at all when you call him?
No, he hasn't moved once.
Okay, what's his name?
His name's Davis McClendon. Do I need to see this?
This is only the first of many personal details that will emerge on this horrific night. But as police and EMTs descend on the scene, the first order of business is to save
That's
Davis
sad, bro.
McClendon's life.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, my God. Oh, they're giving him CPR. Oh, my God.
He's still on the line. He might not be breathing.
Come on, Davis.
Hard to tell anything.
As the first deputies and medics arrive on the scene, it becomes quickly clear that the 911 caller's use of the phrase one-person car wreck was misleading. It's true that only Davis McClendon is here at the scene, but a deputy notes that his injuries are consistent with being struck by a vehicle. His damaged BMW is sitting some distance away.
Yeah. Because I was like, look
He
at...
was in a...
Yeah, I was like, look at the vehicle, right? Like somebody hit the car, but from his injuries, it seems as though
He was standing...
he was, yeah. I'm like,
And he ran him into the... That's the...
I was just waiting for more info, but I was like looking at the car. I'm like, that doesn't like...
Because I was like,
line up,
it doesn't sound...
But yeah. And then the title, so...
And the
I
vehicle
was
that
just trying to
seemingly hit
understand
both
how,
Davis
like-
and his car spilled oil all over the road. In fact, the oil isn't just splattered here at the scene. It leaves a trail heading away from the Hunters Creek subdivision.
Good.
2 Greenwood deputies decide to follow that trail. And from what Megan and her friends have said, they have a pretty good idea where it will lead them.
Myself and 316 are going to head over there, see if the vehicle's there.
The house that he's supposed to be at with the kids is... Are you heading there now?
Yes.
I'm going to head with you.
No, stay here. Yates and I are going to go over there. We're going to see if the car's there.
What vehicle it was in?
Negative. We're going to go see if we can find a vehicle there. Start roping.
I don't know why South Carolina didn't pop up my head. Because they look like the same kind of wooded area Alex Murdaugh and them used to be in, too.
This off because there's going to be a crime scene.
All right.
Although the 911 caller didn't see the incident, she definitely has strong suspicions about what happened before she arrived.
Who assaulted him?
Everything is but Ackerman. He's just coming here to fight him because he was mad at him. And then we came to check up on him, and then we found him like this.
Okay, so the person that assaulted him, you said his name, Bud Ackerman?
Yes.
Does he live in Hunters Creek?
Well, he lived in Hunter's Creek until him and his wife got separated, and he had him moving on his parents' and like right outside of Hunter's Creek. It's like 2 minutes away. It's like Old Abbeville Highway.
Okay, did he assault him? Did he have a weapon, or do you know? Did anybody see him assault him? Did anybody see it happen?
No, I don't think that we got here. Nobody was here. We just thought we were going to leave until I saw his body a couple feet away on the side of the dirt.
Megan, who is still back at the scene, is not alone. She's with a woman named Meredith Haney, who is Bud Ackerman's estranged wife. Megan is in
Oh, they
fact a
still in
frequent
the
babysitter
process.
for their children, the 3 of whom are staying with Bud for the weekend, Meredith tells police. And as the deputies make contact...
So she... Who... So this is the wife. This is the wife, and this is the her now separated
But
husband. that ran the car into what's his name, David or Davis?
Davis.
Three of whom are staying with Bud for the weekend, Meredith tells police. And as the deputies make contact with Bud at his parents' residence, those kids
you're
and their
supposed to be watching
safety
your
are their
kids.
first priority.
So basically, the wife moving on.
Yeah, boy, I see it. Hey, garage is open.
Now you take yourself away from your kids.
Garage is open.
What sense does that make, see?
Sheriff's office.
Yes, sir.
Are there some kids here?
Yeah.
Okay. Whose kids are they?
Mine.
Yours and who?
My wife.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Can I get you to step with me over here for me, please?
All right.
You have your ID on you?
I do not.
Okay. Just step over here for me.
Bud will do very little talking to police that night, but they've already got the beginnings of a tangled backstory, merely from what Megan told them in her initial call.
Okay, so how did y'all know he was out there?
Because he's dating my wife, and he's been really drunk and he's really mad. He's been trying to find her all night.
Okay, so David has been dating Bud's ex-wife?
Yes.
It will later emerge that Meredith and Bud separated and began divorce proceedings approximately 1 year earlier. But while Bud will later admit that this breakup was against his wishes, his frustration with the situation reaches a new level on April 29, 2023, about a week before the incident. That's when he learned from a mutual friend that Meredith had begun dating a man named Davis McClendon. Investigators will later find a text message Bud sent.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't dating. I'm saying if I was still on the market.
No, I'm thinking.
I would never date anyone who hasn't fully separated, divorced, or left out of a relationship. Why? Like, if someone's still in, like, even if it's not finalized, it needs to be finalized, and it needs to be like agreed upon and understood from both sides that this is completely over. If there's any sign of indication y'all are still in any type of communication, I'm putting my life, my safety, and my possibly my freedom in danger, because I don't know what type of time the other person might be on, you know? So, like, you got to think about, even if they previously was dating someone, just because they tell you, oh, it's over, doesn't mean the other person has realized in their head that it's over. Sometimes some people like, it ain't over until I say it's over. Okay, cool. Y'all have each other. I ain't got time. I ain't got the patience.
Yeah.
Looking at it.
Just
To a friend expressing his outrage at the news. Bud texts, "What the hell is Davis thinking, man? I mean, what the hell, Danny?" Danny replies back, "I have no clue what you're talking."
You said what?
I said I can see you.
Okay, I'm talking to them though, not you.
You said I'm crazy. I was just looking at you. Was talking. I want you. Yeah, I'm crazy. Keep thinking that.
Yeah.
Friend expressing his outrage at the news. Bud texts, "What the hell is Davis thinking, man? I mean, what the hell, Danny?" Danny replies back, "I have no clue what you're talking about. What did he do?" Bud writes, "He's been Meredith." He goes on to say, "I had my suspicions, but it was confirmed by her. I can't believe he'd do that to me. I mean, damn, I've known him my whole life."
Oh,
and when
wow.
Danny simply writes, "I don't know what to tell you, Bud," Bud replies, "Damn, I don't know either. It's just up." Exactly 1 week after the text exchange.
So Davis and Bud already been cool. Damn.
They know of each other.
You don't know at what degree.
I don't know. I don't. But you saying they cool, and I'm saying they just know each other.
No, by the tone of the messages, they are cool.
But that still don't
and
give
they
you
have
the right
known each
to
other
go
forever.
I
I ain't gonna lie, bro code, you don't talk, like, it's off limits.
People don't follow no bro code no
It's
more.
off limits. Like, on some real spill, I've never talked to anybody that actively knowing that has talked to someone I'm talking to. Never did. Now, don't get it twisted. I had people who did that to me. Are we still cool? Fuck no. And I would never be cool with them because you're not trustworthy. I can, like, if you would do some shit like that, what else would you do? You know what I'm saying? I had it happen to me even in high school. Cut him off. Never talk to him ever again. One situation was weird, bro. I was talking to one chick. Me and her stopped talking. She started talking to this dude I was cool with. Then all of a sudden, the motherfuckers, he started dressing like me. And I said, bro, you weird, bro. I said, bro, what the fuck? He started wearing hats like me. I said, nigga, you ain't never wear hats. Bro, nigga started wearing outfits matching like me. I'm like, nigga, what the hell is this shit? What the hell? What the hell are y'all? I swear, bro, that is some weird shit, bro.
That's weird. That part weird.
Bro, the niggas, like, when I say he started doing a lot of stuff, a lot of other people start saying, bro, he is dressing like you. Bro, he is trying to move like you. Like, every little thing, look, it'd be like the simplest thing and he was doing, I'll be like, I was like, bro, weird, bro. Then after they broke up, he tried to get back cool with me. Man, nigga, fuck you, and it's fuck you forever.
Right.
On the evening of Saturday, May 6th, Meredith and Davis go out to dinner at a restaurant called Break on the Lake, where security cameras pick up their arrival. It's only 4.5 hours before the tragedy on Avid Road. Davis goes inside while Meredith stays behind in the car. She's FaceTiming with her kids, who are at Bud's house and using their dad's phone to chat with her. What she doesn't know is that Bud is observing the screen as well, and he recognizes the scenery in the background. He doesn't know for certain that she's with Davis, but he has his suspicions. It's 8...
I ain't gonna hold you. She should never even call. She should never even call. What you think?
Yeah, I know she called and check on the kids and stuff, make sure they good. You know.
I know.
But
and if you gonna be FaceTiming,
respect for him. I don't know.
If you're gonna be FaceTime, and it's either right here in front. Hey baby, hi. You can't see no.
That's
no
what I don't be liking having the phone all up. Like
or
like FaceTime. Schedule a call with me.
Or be on the white, or be on a plain white wall.
Look, schedule a
Where
call
you at?
Because of
you see my background scenery, just white walls,
just
white walls. Nobody needs to know your background because people are weird.
So I know that paint. Y'all know it. Like, look, no, baby, you don't know nothing.
48 p.m., and a bad night is only just beginning. Many hours later, deputies at Bud's house take careful note of the fresh, oily footprints that decorate the floor.
So, footprints.
Yeah.
Footprints. Footprints.
We'll track all the evidence.
Footprints. That's the door I came in. Oily footprints. Oily footprints.
The investigators follow the footprint trail back to a bedroom where they appear to come to an end at the foot of the bed.
Is this parents' room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Twist there, one here. This bunch, yeah, bunch right here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the shoe that he's got on now.
Yeah.
Investigators will indeed find oily residue on the shoes Bud is wearing that night, as well as a small amount of what appears to be blood on his hands. Both were presumably clean earlier that night when he was at a local bar called the Key West Club, where surveillance shows him ordering at least 4 beers over an hour-and-a-half time period. But Bud isn't just drinking and socializing. He's making repeated attempts to get in contact with Meredith, who's left Break on the Lake and is now with Davis at a friend's party. At one point, frustrated that Meredith won't take his calls, Bud texts her a message. "Why do you hate me? I just don't understand." When a friend who was at Key West Club...
I ain't gonna hold you. That's too calm. Why do you hate me? I just don't. Yeah, it done already clicked. That was too calm.
Bro.
I ain't gonna lie. A person that's scary is a calm person or more over an irate person. Irate person, I'm like, it's more emotion. This motherfucker, he at peace.
No.
I'm saying he's mad at peace. I'm like, he's calm. What I mean by peace, I'm like,
you ain't at peace. If you at
no,
peace,
I'm saying like calm.
If you was at peace,
but,
you wouldn't be doing what you.
No, I'm saying like calmly, peacefully. I already made up my mind. I'm gonna
peacefully emotional. You still.
I already made up my mind, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's
off your rockers.
That's you too far deep gone.
That night calls Meredith to tell her that Bud is gone. Meredith and Davis head up to the bar themselves. According
who called? Hold on. Who called?
Hate me. I just don't understand. When a friend who was at Key West Club that night calls Meredith to tell her that Bud is gone, Meredith and Davis head up to the bar themselves. According to what Meredith would later tell investigators, Bud continued calling
Meredith, you should have went home, bro. If people got to do all that, that's already red flags and signs, bro. Davis don't even know what he's getting himself into, probably, for real. Or does he?
I mean, if him and Bub been knowing each other, he
might do. He might do.
I don't know. Yeah.
repeatedly during this time. She says that when she finally did take his call, he demanded to know where she was and why she was refusing to speak to him. The call logs would later reveal that between 9:07 p.m. and 12:15 a.m. that night, Bud attempted to call Meredith a total of 36 times.
Oh, shit.
At his residence in the hours after the incident, investigators take a close look at Bud's Ford F-250, which just happens to look like it's been in a crash.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's when I walked up and I was like, oh yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's a palm mark. But like that right there, yeah.
There's little specks right there.
Bud himself refuses to answer any questions without a lawyer present, but the circumstantial evidence is piling up quickly.
Nigga,
As
you
for
got
Meredith,
Also, nigga, you got a big ass oil leak coming from the truck.
And look like what they
So
said
he hit
was-
him. The car was right here. Davis had to be outside the car, and
Davis probably was able to get out the way, possibly, at first, for him to be able to probably hit the car. And he tried to probably run off, and he probably... I don't know, I'm just trying to...
Davis right here at the car. Bud in the F-250.
And you think it like... Oh, wait.
Davis never got out the way.
Yeah, okay, he never got the way.
So I'm standing right here at the car.
Because that's what the crushing is. The crush.
Yeah. Yeah. And a big F-250 running into you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't surviving that, unfortunately, man. R.I.P. to Davis, bro. Damn, all over some... What?
she says she tried reaching out to Bud's friends and family while at the Key West Club earlier that night. In the meantime, Davis sent a text message to a friend saying, FYI, apparently Bud is drunk and out trying to hunt Meredith down. She's wanting to call the cops. I was hoping maybe you could get his dad to rope him in. At almost the same time, Bud Ackerman is on the hunt, scoping out the parking lot at the now closed Break on the Lake restaurant for any signs of Meredith and Davis. He makes 2 circles through the lot before leaving. Investigators will later learn, thanks to the Ford's onboard computer, that he also drove down the street where Meredith lived and down the street where Davis lived in an effort to find the couple. Back at the Key West Club, Davis decides enough is enough and tells Meredith he's going to call Bud and talk to him about the relentless attempts to get her on the phone. Meredith watches her boyfriend walk away, never imagining it would be for the last time. Bud would later characterize...
Oh, so he separated from Meredith.
Yeah, he stepped outside to call Bud to try to, like, basically, like, hey, like...
But I'm saying, did he get in the car and leave? Because...
That I don't know. He was just
Or
supposed
was
to
it
step-
outside the restaurant?
Yeah, that's what... You could take it back if you need to.
No. My bad, y'all. I was looking up, like, seeing, like, the date, and it was on a Saturday. So it was a Saturday night. Y'all know how people get on a Saturday night. They drinking, partying, acting a fool. I was just trying to see. I was like, what's this on a Friday, Saturday night? What day of the week was it? But it was a Saturday. Sorry.
The Key West Club, Davis decides enough is enough and tells Meredith he's going to call Bud and talk to him about the relentless attempts to get her on the phone. Meredith watches her boyfriend walk away, never imagining it would be for the last time. Bud would later characterize the call as aggressive, saying that Davis was threatening to beat him up. While the true nature of the conversation cannot be known, what is known is that Davis and Bud agree to meet near the intersection of Avid Road and Sawgrass Place. According to Bud, and confirmed by the call logs, he called Davis back at 1:09 a.m. He says he told Davis at that time that he wouldn't be meeting him after all, and would instead be going home. Bud says that Davis cursed at him and taunted him for backing out, at which time he drove straight to the meeting place. At 1:11 a.m., his final approach is caught on a local resident's surveillance camera.
What in the absolute fuck?
You literally... he's standing down there outside the car, down there waiting for you to show up. And soon
and
you
your
show
coward
up,
ass only could.
Wow, and that's exactly what you are.
Cause you weren't gonna fight him.
It ain't even about
no, I'm saying you hunted it down.
Let's man to man. Let's have a conversation.
That's crazy, bro.
The camera only captures the sound of the impact, but another resident's camera records the moment of impact itself. The first camera not only captures the sound of the incident, but also Bud yelling something in the seconds following the impact. At 1:13 a.m., Bud's truck can be seen leaving the area. He would later say that the collision was an accident caused by Davis standing in the middle of the road. Bud says that he only saw Davis at the last second, at which point he jerked the steering wheel as hard as he could to avoid Davis and smash into his car instead. The onboard computer system shows that he did not hit the brakes and was traveling at 25 miles per hour in his Ford F-250. Davis would die that night at Self Regional Medical Center at the age of 46.
Wow.
At 6:30 in the morning on May 7th, roughly 5 hours after the incident, Bud Ackerman is arrested and transported to the Greenwood County Detention Center. On trial for murder the following year, he would insist that he never meant to harm Davis McClendon that night, and that it was only due to panic that he failed to call 911. The jury deliberated for less than 30 minutes before delivering a unanimous verdict of guilty.
Thank you.
In October 2024, 42-year-old William Bud Ackerman was sentenced to 45 years in prison for murder. He's housed at the Tiger River Correctional Institution in Spartanburg County, South Carolina.
Wow.
For fucking what, bro?
Man did not have to lose his life. Because you don't know how to let go. She don't want you no more. Move on. It's that simple.
She done found her a new man, bro. But that is a dangerous game to be playing. You got one man, another man. They both already known each other, even before you even came in the picture. That's a dangerous game to be playing, man. You are putting people's life at risk with those type of games. Because you never know who.
Honestly, to be real, I wonder if it mattered who it was. Because it was already stated that he wasn't in agreement with the divorce. You didn't want to be divorced anyway. So I don't really feel like...
At the end of the day, I'm telling you...
I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. I do agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. But I don't think that it mattered who it was with. The fact that it's with another man, period.
Still a dangerous game to play. But hey... Y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.